for our storm sensor. If you're just tuning in, this live video is over. You can rewatch it, get all of the latest information, but starting this right around 5:54 this evening as we prepare for a bout of severe storms on Friday. So I'm going to let some people join in here before I really get into the details of what we could be seeing. But as you can see here on the screen, we are in the enhanced risk, the level 3 out of 5 risk for severe weather, which is pretty big for the early March. You know, so spring severe weather season is getting started. Severe weather preparedness week this week, as the National Weather Service usually, try to get people ahead of the season before it starts, but it's, coinciding directly with it. So relatively big threat, a lot of uncertainties. I'll be honest with you. There's a lot that we still need to iron out, still need to watch, as there's some model discrepancies. Some of the actual analysis of what's going on the ground is going to be important, of how storms in Texas and Oklahoma move into the area overnight and early morning, see how fast they get out of here. But again, there are going to be ingredients in place for the potential for some rotating storms. Not everybody's going to see anything, especially tornadic wise. There will be a squall line that moves through overnight Friday into early Saturday. More people are likely to see that, but these supercells that could get going in the afternoon and evening, those are really going to be the ones to watch. But again, they're going to be scattered. Don't know how many there's going to be, but simply just want to run through all of the details here for you on the KZRG Facebook page. Thanks to Millwood & Co. Roofing and Construction, Roofing Redefined. They are the guys to call if you need anything done with your roof. Their number's right there. So thanks to Millwood for making this video possible. Again, severe weather potential Friday. These graphics from the National Weather Service, so we'll run through all of these for you. Try to make it as simple as possible. Thunderstorms could get going as early as 3 or 4, especially along and west of I-49. Really think that northern Oklahoma and southern Kansas are going to see these storms pop up first, but there could be some in northeast Oklahoma that push into Joplin pretty quickly in the early afternoon. Again, supercells are going to be the main threat. Then that will eventually congeal into a line overnight, the early Saturday morning hours. But hail, damaging winds, and tornadoes all on the table tomorrow. So something we're really going to have to watch. Hail's the main threat, up to baseball size. Also 60 to 70 to maybe even 75-mile-an-hour wind gusts are possible. And then, as you can see on the right, a little bit hard to see if your screen's small especially, but the 10% tornado risk really along and south of I-44. But all of us have a decent shot for some tornadic storms tomorrow, so we just do want to be weather aware. Now, this is a storm timing window. Let me see if I can make this a little bigger for you. But as you can see here, the semi-discrete supercell chances, that window really opens up at about 2:30 or 3 along and west of I-49 and lasts till about 6 or 7 o'clock tomorrow. Now, again, there's not going to be a lot of these types of storms if they get going, but the ones that do will have a chance to rotate, so we're really going to have to watch those. So again, starting at 2, 3 o'clock. I really think the maximized threat, I'll show you here in just a moment, for Joplin is around 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 area. But again, a lot of uncertainties with these storms. We're gonna, I want to harp on that a lot because a lot of us won't see much of anything. But there will be a squall line after that a lot of us are going to see. So there will be some storms tomorrow into early Saturday that you need to be aware of. Of course, that means also flash flooding is possible too. Not really the main threat, but we're also watching Tuesday as well for a severe weather risk. Don't want to get into that just yet, but you got to be prepared for any type of tornadoes at night. Have a weather radio, have a safe place to go, have the Zimmer Storm Sensor app. Follow us here on the Facebook page. Zimmer will be, of course, broadcasting live if there's severe thunderstorm warnings and tornado warnings that are going to affect areas in and around Joplin. So we will keep you up to date there, but I really want to kind of go over this timing here. This is for Joplin. The enhanced risk really starts at about 3:30, lasts till about 10:30. So that's our best chances for severe weather, and then we kind of get into the more details. You see the tornado threats start to maximize closer to 6, between about 6 and 8. That is when the chances will be the greatest, and still that's at 10%. Now, it doesn't sound like a lot, but it is the greatest threat we've had in several months. But doesn't mean a tornado is going to happen, just that's the best time, best chance for it. So some of these graphics we'll put on our Facebook page here, and you can look at them. We'll continue to update as they get more data, does the National Weather Service. But I want to show you a few different model runs. Some of these from a few hours ago, but they really show these storms getting over in Texas tonight. These will really fall apart in the morning. We could get some rain tomorrow morning, but it depends on how quickly these fall apart. Let the atmosphere revamp, juice back up essentially, heat back up, destabilize? That's really going to be the main question here. So on this specific model run, again, these aren't going to be accurate exactly, but they've got these supercells starting to pop up in northeast Oklahoma, parts of southeast Kansas, right around 5 or 6 o'clock tomorrow. And then they kind of bowl through here. So if that happens, that's something we need to really watch. Then you see a line of storms. It's kind of a little bit weaker, but still more people will see as we get overnight, early Saturday morning. Let me go through a bunch of these models just to give you a better idea of what forecasters and experts, I guess, are trying to see. There are several different models that are showing some storms, no storms, some big strong storms. So that's what's making this system really hard to predict, essentially. So this is for 6, 7 o'clock each night. So we've got some of these models again that looking pretty beefy. Others aren't showing much at all, but we really are going to rely on this evening data that we're getting in from the National Weather Service to kind of fine-tune our forecast. So just be weather aware tomorrow. I'm kind of repeating myself, but really especially from 3:30 till about 10:30 for the Joplin metro. Those are the main points. Tornado threat maximizes between about 5 and let's say 9 even. That's when it's above about 5%. So those are the main times we really need it to watch. So we'll keep you up to date with the latest, more details on the KZRG Facebook page over the next several hours. And of course, tomorrow we'll be covering this system as it rolls through. Download the Zimmer Storm Sensor app. Again, thanks to Millwood Company Roofing and Construction making this video possible. The beautiful Food for Less parking lots in this cloudy day still, though, pretty nice. Really hard to complain about 70s. This time of year. So anyway, I am going to let you go. Have a great rest of your Thursday. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Keep you up to date with the latest. I'm Ty Albright for News Talk KZRG.